Here's a little recording announcement. Good morning, everybody. Let us start with your wiggle your toes. Hello to the toesies. The palpation of your feet. Feel for the four corners of your feet. And bring the navel in. Start to engage your core. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. The more relaxed you are, the more movement you have for the whole body. And you can see it by the motion of how my hair is when I'm more relaxed and when I'm more pulsating. Okay, feet will be horizontal, open out to the side. Hug the body into the space behind you. There you go, Sarah. Forward folding, palms will come down, 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 down. Shoulders will come down. Inhalation, a forward motion. Hugging the body into the space behind you, then your ribcage is really open. Here now, exhalation, exhalation, belly in on your way forward. Last one, beginning of your breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Long fingers, exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Ground into the feet. Inhalation, inhalation, inhalation. Glide your feet together. Now you come to standing. Okay. Inhalation, feet will go out to the side again. Right arm first, right arm left leg. Your first balance. Exhale, return. Your opposite limbs, right and the left side of your brain, needs to coordinate this motion. This is your inhale. Left arm, right foot. This is your exhale. This is your inhale, navel in. This is your exhalation. Inhalation, 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 exhalation, belly in, core engagement, and your inner leg engagement. Right? Opposite limbs, right and the left side of your brain needs to coordinate. Navel in, hug the body into the space behind you, then you're really open here. Navel in, when you're open here, it's really easy to engage your core. This is your exhalation. Before your hand land, all your core muscles should be well engaged. Lifting through the crown, then the rib cage is really open, especially the front side. Navel in, exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Before you land, remember, core is completely firm. One more on each side. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Navel in. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Left arm, right foot. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Navel in. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Catch hold of the rib cage. Fingers open so you have more space that you can concentrate your breath in. Here we have 3 parts of breathing. Beginning of your inhale, middle of the inhale, ending of the inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. At the end of the exhalation, firm the core in. Okay, 2 more pointing focus here. One is by the sternum. Can you tap, tap, tap into the sternum? When you breathe here, drive the motion of your breath all the way up into the sternum. Okay, third point of reference is your crown. If you're aware of the extensiveness of your energy or focus, then the rib cage is open here, and open out there. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 areas of engagement. Ground into the feet, please. Beginning of the inhale, feel how expansive your breath can be. Middle of the inhale. At the ending of the inhale, your feet should be really firmed in as your crown elevates. Okay? Exhalation, exhalation. Use your hands to show you how to reach, almost like you're tracking your ribcage inward. Inhale, you have expansiveness. Exhalation, contraction a little bit, navel in. That's why at the end of the exhalation, I will always ask you to firm into the core. If you can firm into the core, then that means you can firm the leg muscles. Right, so because they're all connected, nothing is separated. Okay, so I'm just going to use the motion of my hand to remind you. Inhale, exhale, through the mouth, through the nose. Inhalation, inhalation, inhalation. Navel in, exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. The firmer your legs becomes, the more of the arch awareness. The arch will lift just like this part, just like the crown. Yeah, everything, this section, this section, this section, this section, this section, it's all mirror image of each other. Okay. So now that you're working here, which is the easiest location to feel the motion of your breath, let's add your awareness. Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, Station 4, Station 5. All these 5 sort of stations, they go boom, 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 elevate, elevate. When the exhalation comes, core engagement, leg muscle engagement, everything comes in towards the midline. Okay? So inhale, expansiveness away from the midline. 6 directions. Exhalation from the 6 directions, inward, 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 until the very end, you feel the firmness of your muscle. Okay? Can you try this with that last balance practice? This is your inhale. Firm, 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 firm. Exhalation. Inhalation, inhalation, inhalation. Navel in. Keep the core engagement. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Before the foot lands, your whole leg muscle is already strong. That way you land very, very lightly. Okay, so we turn now to the right side. Your first triangle base, step your left foot slightly back so that you have hip distance apart awareness. Okay, right arm first. Beginning of your breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Left, beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Ready? Inhalation left, exhalation right. Inhalation right arm left foot. This balance you just did, opposite limbs, right arm, left leg. Exhalation, exhalation, we return. From the straddle extension, we go to the second side. Inhale, exhale, triangle base, second side. Check your alignment in your hip, in your feet, should be hip distance apart. Ready, left arm, inhale, 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 right, exhalation, exhalation, long fingers, exhalation, ground into the front foot. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Left hand, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Now, left arm, right leg. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, feet comes now together. Inhale, firm into the legs, elevate heels of your feet off the floor. Navel in before you return now. Hands together, feet together, all the leg muscle, your core muscle, elevation of the crown is well extended. Okay, right on my side. Inhalation, inhalation, inhalation. Left, exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. All the way back. That's your external rotation of that shoulder. Beginning of your inhale, middle of the inhale, ending of the breath. Exhalation, exhalation, navel in. Okay, inhale, you did this earlier. Let's take now left arm, right foot. Opposite limbs. Hug the body into the space behind you. So your rib cage has been elongated, the front side. Navel in, keep the rib cage well extended before you return your feet back. Okay, left arm, left foot. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Right, exhalation, exhalation. Long fingers, internal rotation of your fingers, wrist, and your shoulder joint. Ground into the back foot. Clicking that right hip back. So your hips are square before you come to now your forward fold. Opposite limbs, right arm, left foot. Beginning of your breath. Navel in, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Lift up to the sternum, lift up to the crown, lift the arch of the lower foot off the floor, navel in before you return now. Feet together, lowering your hands back to center. Walk the feet now back to your straddle. Let's take a strap. Okay. Feet are horizontal, right arm coming up behind you. Left hand takes hold of the strap. Make the strap not so tight today. Yes. Inhale, aim the right elbow skyward. Exhalation, Sarah, there's that rib cage you're asking for. Pull now, use both hands, pull the strap behind you. So you are creating a little bit space from your hands here to here, okay? So it's your left elbow that is guiding the right, tailbone forward. Deep breath, aim the right elbow skyward as you look up. Exhalation, stay here for a moment. I'm going to take you to the right side. So you're doing a slight back bend plus side extension to here. Deepen the breath. Inhale, perk that right elbow out a little more. Exhalation, ask your left elbow to pull you back into the space behind you. Then you breathe into the front gate of your rib cage, right here. You want to use the breath to create as much space that you can. When the exhalation comes, please feel for solidification of your muscular engagement. Okay. Deepen the breath. Exhalation, guide the elbow forward, shoulders down, 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 down. Your first forward fold, turn the toes in. Inhale, navel in. Into the space above you. Into the space behind you. Stay here for a moment. If the body allows, deepen the breath. Exhalation, guide the arms to go back just a little more. Now that you have opened quite a bit of space in the rib cage, in the front center of your spine, see if you can first curl tailbone forward. Now engage your leg strength. Now fortify the way you breathe into the sternum. Every time when you exhale, firming the engagement of your legs, but work with the elbows back a little more. Ask your elbows to help you. And of course, you want to wrap the breath around, especially the left shoulder, outer edge of that left shoulder, right? Next inhalation, we come gently center again. Exhalation, come now to the left side. Neutralize everything. Deepen the breath. Exhalation, guide the strap to go away from the shoulder. One more opening. Now is the inner edge of your right shoulder. Breathe there. Tailbone forward. When the exhalation comes, guide your strap to go back even a little more. So you're working with opening of the rib cage, you're working with leg strength, you're working with the arch of your feet engagement. Okay? Firm into the core on your way home. Now you come to neutral, then exhalation, Both hands now will hold on to the strap. Now we neutralize everything that you just did. Your hands should be almost the width distant apart like your feet. Okay. Inhale, elevate, use your wiggle wiggle. See if we can lengthen up that shoulder joint a little bit more. Exhalation, turn the toes in, we come, forward folding, shoulders down, 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 down. Inhale to the right. Space behind you. Space to your left. Space beneath you. Inhale, space to your left. Keep breathing, space behind you. Space to your right. Space beneath you. Inhale, straight up. Space before you. Space above you. Space behind you. Can you stay here? Do a little wiggle wiggle thing. Keep the shoulder blades well extended. Keep your shoulder motion, the shoulder joint really active. Okay? Now breathe into the front gate of the rib cage. Breathe. When you exhale, curl tailbone forward and try to firm your leg muscle even a little more. Okay? Ground into the feet. The mobility of your spine, by the way, is really has a lot to do with how well you can use your legs. Next inhalation, we release. Left arm coming up. Right arm comes behind. Come to a place where you can have this mobility in the comfortable position. Okay? One sec. Deepen the breath. Tailbone forward. Inhale. Space above you. Look up. Exhalation. Space to the right. That's your exhale. Inhale. Center. Exhalation. Left side. Inhale. Center. Exhalation. Ask your elbows to go into the space behind you. One of your arm is going to be a little more eager to go back, the easiest part. You just let that be and breathe into the front gate of the rib cage, into the front gate of the left shoulder. Turn the toes in, deepen that breath. Exhalation, lengthen forward, down, down, down we go. Firm into the core on your way up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Left side. Exhalation, exhalation, all the way down. Inhale to the right, half circle up. Beginning of your inhale, middle of the inhale. Before the ending of the breath, your legs should be completely firm, including your core. To the right, exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Back to the left, inhalation, 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 exhalation. Ask your arms to enter into the space behind you. One more time. Looking up if that's okay for the neck. Okay. Once you're able to breathe comfortably, let's ask your elbow to go back even a little bit more behind you. Find a spot that where you feel mostly worked and breathe there. So the front gate of the rib cage, the front gate of your neck joint is intricately related to how willing you are to aim into the space above you and behind you, the space that we do not see. One more deep breath. Turn the toes in. One more forward folding. This is your exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Stay here for a moment. Now we breathe. If the body allows, ask your elbow to go away from the rib cage. Learn to firm the navel in as you exhale. Firm into the legs. Inner leg engagement on your way up. Next exhalation, returning. Hands will come to the strap in a horizontal base again. Okay. Deepen that inhale and the elbows skyward. A little wiggle things if you can make yourself a little bit taller. Okay, deepen the breath. Exhalation, come to the side. Bend the elbows, deep breath. Exhalation, press the arm, press the strap away from the rib cage. Now we breathe. Ask the breath to enter the right side of the shoulder, out edge of the right shoulder. When the exhalation comes, your lower hand will guide the strap to come down a little more. Before we come back, space behind you. Stay here for a moment, lift up through the sternum. Exhalation, best as you can, firm the wrist into the space behind you even more. The more back bend you cultivate here, the stronger your legs needs to be, right? Ground into the feet, to the right. That is your exhalation. Deep breath into the outer edge of left shoulder. When the exhalation comes, ask your right arm to release the body into the side, out to the side. Next inhalation, gently, we return to the center. Can we lengthen up a little more, one more wiggle extension. And exhalation, we release the strap. Okay. Now your feet are parallel to one another. Okay. Let's come to the right side. Elbow to the inner edge of the foot. Okay. If it's possible, your feet are down. But if it's easier to flexion your right foot, you can point your toes up. Otherwise, keep your feet parallel, facing down to each other. When the exhalation comes, use your left elbow to guide the knee to go out to the side. Deepen the breath. Next exhalation, let the left elbow guide the knee out a little more. See if you can feel for articulation, like you're drawing your tailbone to the left. One more deep breath. Exhalation, we come to the left side. Lower knee to the floor. Flexion of the top foot. Clicking that left hip back. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, clicking the left hip back as you gently guide the forearms to come down, forward fold. Back of the shoulder gets the breath. The back of your spine gets the breath. When the exhalation comes, clicking that left hip back a little more. Ground into the front foot. Back toes tucking. Try it. Can we firm that lower knee off the floor? This front shin should be in the vertical frame, though. Stage one, you're here. Firm into the back leg. Stage two, interlacing of the fingers above you. Turn the palms skyward. Deep breath. Look forward. Exhalation, look up. The stronger your rib cage becomes, the stronger your back leg needs to firm itself. Your flexibility really needs to be based on how strong you are. So when the exhalation comes, curl tailbone forward, firm into the back leg, and see if the elbows are ready to guide you back a little more. Taking one more deep breath. Exhalation, fingers down. Rotation now, you come back to that straddle that you came from. Halfway forward. Now we bend the right knee. Right elbow to the inner knee. Feet are parallel, but if this is too much, you can work with flexion of the left foot. So option one, you're here. Option two, you're here. However you are, you do want to have articulation in that right elbow. When the exhalation comes, you want the right elbow to guide that knee out to the side. Make sure your tailbone is facing downward, not sliding to one side or the other. Okay. And slowly, you want to feel like you're aiming the crown into the direction above you. Here, you can also engage your core as you exhale. Next inhalation, we turn to the right side, lower knee to the floor. Clicking that right hip back so your spine is straight as you release the ribcage down, down, down. Come to a place where you can let go on your exhalation. But every time when you inhale, please make as much space as you can in the back of your right hip, in the back of your spine, the lower back, the mid back, the upper back. In your forward folds, initially you hear me ask you to focus the breath in the lower back. But now that you have quite a bit of practice over the years, you include the whole thing. Starting one part, the lower back first, the mid back, the upper back. They should have a very synchronized way to be included with each other. Okay? The deeper you go, the more alignment awareness you want to develop, meaning that you know your spine is straight. Clicking that right hip back. Next inhalation, front foot will ground. Fingers either side of the front foot. Back toes tucking. Firm the lower knee off the floor. Stay here for a moment. Square your hip, clicking that right hip back. Feel the vitality of your breath. Clicking that left hip, flex it forward. First stage, we just look straight forward. Second stage, we curl tailbone forward. Third stage, we firm the lower leg, the left leg, nice and strong, from the highest to the lowest part. Like you're firming the engagement of that knee there. Okay. So either look forward or aim the crown skyward. If there's enough strength in your core in that back leg, then let's take our arms, interlacing of the fingers. Turn the palms skyward. Deep breath. Exhalation, hugging the body into the space behind you. It's your spatial awareness that makes your joint and your mind flexible. And of course, all your flexibility needs to be supported by how strong you are, how well articulated you are in your muscular engagement. Inhale, you feel the brightness, the heat of that breath, the warmth of your breath. Exhalation, it's like you're spreading light through the exhalation out into the world. Okay, so principally this is the notion of your inhale and exhalation. Next exhalation, fingers down, lower knee to the floor. Then we come back to now your first station, straddle yin. Halfway forward, exhalation, shoulders down. Bend your elbows. On full now, we use the firming of the legs to bring hands out to the side. Long fingers. Right arm first, left arm under. Thread hold, interlacing of the forearms. Inhale. Let's try. It's the space behind you you want to favor. That gives you an opening in the rib cage, the front of your spine. Exhalation, turn the toes in, navel in, forward folding. To the right, circular. This is your inhale, half circle. This is your exhalation, left side. Ground into the feet, inhale, left. Elevate, elbow skyward. Breathe into the rib cage. Navel in before you come back to the right. That is your exhalation. Firm into the core on your way up. As high as your elbows can find itself. Looking up or looking back. When you exhale, tailbone forward. When you inhale, elbows back. Gaze back a little more. Okay. Next inhalation. On full now. Left arm first. Right arm under. Second side. Elevate as high as the body allows. Turn the toes in. Forward folding. Down, down, down. Shoulders will come down. Stay here for a moment. If the elbows are okay to release itself on towards the ground, then let it go. Back of the shoulder, you breathe. Firm into the core. Inhale, uppity up. Use the firming of the legs to bring the elbows up. Exhalation, left side. Inhale, right side. Circular rotation. As high as the body allows, that's your inhale. Tailbone forward, navel in. Exhalation, right. Inhale, left. As high as the body allows, picking up of the elbows. Looking up towards your higher arm or looking back like you're looking for the crown behind you. Tailbone forward. Feel for firming of your leg muscle, firming of your glutes. Articulation in the sacrum is quite important for the most part, especially in the yoga practice. Okay, that's where your third chakra begins. Deepen that breath. Lengthen skyward. Exhalation, gently. Now we return. Elbows to the side. Use how you just had it. Left arm, right foot. Find that balance. Long fingers up there. Exhale. Feet lands effortlessly. Right arm, left foot. Let this perhaps be your homework until we meet next time. This is your exhalation. So land in a way that you feel completely light and secure in the core, in the inner rotation of your arm, including the fingers, including your glute engagement, so that you can land in alignment lightly. One more here. Navel in, navel in, navel in. Opposite limbs, very important for your brain health. Navel in, on your way back. Then feet comes together. Shall we close with a meditative notion, the flowing of the water in the ever-living fountain, the rising and the setting of the sun upon its way. You feel it and you can see it. The wide encircling of my own horizon, heaven above, and the earth beneath my feet. You feel the energy, the bottom of your hands and the bottom of your feet, because they're mirror to each other. The root now rises to stems, leaves, and flowers. And the returning, the remembrance of the seed inside your heart. Take a moment, use your breath to acknowledge, to say hello to that very beautiful and special seed that pertains to just you, just yours. So, well done, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. Lots of elevation of your upper part of the spine and right, left of your brain engagement today.